Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your second reading of the day. Now, this morning, we were looking at your past, and the first card we looked at was the slow movement of the Knight of Pentacles, but the progress that he's made. We're at the point now where we're really looking at taking care of our bodies and taking care of our relationships in the right way, in a more balanced way. But this afternoon, we're going to look at the Page of Cups. And it says, I am as young as I choose to feel. So we're really going to concentrate on your natural self, Pisces, your natural sense of being. Because I've always associated, especially for Pisces reading, the page as your personal card, the beautiful young dreamer, right? Tender, friendly, the gentle soul with psychic abilities, the inner child, the sensitive, the spiritual, even at times maybe a little naive, but it's definitely the card of who we are or aspire to be. We love dreaming, we love, we love to love. We have a lot of love in our heart, right? So we're going to really take a look at what that means and who that is. So if you're interested in this morning's reading concerning with the Knight of Pentacles, I suggest that you go watch the video right before this. And if you like these, I suggest that you subscribe and also go to my website so that you can be notified every time that I post. That way you'll never miss any readings. This is a new deck, Pisces. It's Raise Your Vibration Oracle, right? Choose kindness. See? I've always felt this, that we're all heart. We're all from the heart. You even see the green here. You see the green here. These cards also go by chakra. This is absolutely the heart chakra. I've been pulling 2 cards, so I'll pull another one as well. The weird thing that I'm getting, though, it's not just for you. It's also for, it's not just for others, I should say. It's for you as well. We sometimes forget to be kind to ourselves, right? We're always giving to others. You gotta remember, though, that you are here too. And you deserve love and you deserve kindness. Okay. You are worthy. And I do believe that this is like kind of one going into, I believe, the heart into the throat. And you have the green and the blue. They're kind of coming in together, Pisces. Okay? So, let's see here. We're going to go and look this up. Okay, you are worthy. 68. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is... No, it's still the heart chakra. You have both heart chakras right here. It's so appropriate, right? We're all about emotions. We are the cups. So, I think this cup is we were talking about this. When you give and give, then there's nothing left here, right? It's your time to receive. It's your time to receive. Valuing yourself has everything to do with raising your vibration. It helps you recognize that you're deserving of growth and learning. It reminds you that you're deserving of carving out a pathway to success in whatever you see fit. The universe sees you as worthy because you're an extension of its greatness. Do you see yourself as worthy? Your capacity to create a sense of abundance is based on your capacity to believe how worthy you actually are. So see yourself in a loving way and know that you are worthy. Because abundance is inherent in the universe, and you are a facet of the universe. You are worthy because love is who you are. You are worthy because you're dedicated to walking the pathway to truth. You are worthy because authenticity is shining from the core of your being. Let the light of your soul fill up the cup of your being until you are overflowing. And that's what they're saying. They were saying that as well. Until you're overflowing, but your cup is full. You're not filling from an empty cup, right? Absolutely. I love this. I love all of it. Okay? I love all of it. This is so heart-focused here on you and how special you are, Pisces. Let's pull some cards. So I'm going to take from the Sufi Tarot. We have the Five of Swords. Let me pull out a little bit here, Pisces, so that you can see the cards. The Hermit in reverse. The Ten of Swords and the Shah of Staff. Wow, these cards are really, and again, you have at the end of it another fire energy. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that a lot of this has been outward, okay? If I'm looking at this, the Five of Swords always is the card of, you're always being told that somebody's winning and somebody's losing in the world, right? There's always a right side and a wrong side. And depending on which side you are, it can be quite devastating. And I've actually come to light about many things in the world, depending on what we are subjected to and see and how we're raised. We are influenced by that, okay? If it's the nuclear family, we're influenced. If it's the non-nuclear family, we're influenced. If it's the world we live in and the environment, whether it's safe or not, we are definitely influenced. But the lack of insight comes from not going within. It's not going in the inward journey. It's not seeking the inner light. And then you have all of this debris. This is what I feel. I feel these things have to come to an end because they're not working in line or in alignment with what you want. This Aries sun is coming in to burn this up, okay? To burn all of that down and to make you start to want to turn this beautiful hermit right side up. Absolutely. It's time to get smart to figure out what's happening because it's getting too hard to live in that kind of world. It's it's extremely difficult to live in that kind of world. You can shut off the news, but you can't completely get away from it. It's always around you somehow. So we are definitely looking at something here where you're going to burn away the past. You have to go within the heart, the inside of yourself, and find the answers, okay? Finally. Yeah, these readings are very much, I feel that there's a light coming to shine on some really serious things that have been happening, okay? We have definitely, even in ways that we don't understand, been affected by the environment around us. And I think that is definitely coming to be known or to pass. And this may be in a personal way, or it may be just in a global sort of way, that the lights have been turned on and that it's opening us to understanding how the past has affected things. Okay? So I'm going to now pull some more cards. Let's see here. Let's turn things right side up. Okay, Pisces, let's see things for what they are. Yeah, right. Swinging at the clouds, chasing windmills. It's all going to become abundantly clear that the stuff that we've believed in, really the only foundation it has was the one we gave it. Okay? Definitely feeling this coming through. Kindness is definitely the way to go. It's not being left or right. It's from the heart. Because both have something to learn. Yeah. That was a great big light bulb moment for me over the weekend. Something happened, and I won't go into it because it'll be too much of a discussion here. But to the point that I realize that we are definitely, I wouldn't say victims, but we definitely get blinded. We get blinded by what's really important within us, okay? First of all, is to follow our own personal path. That gets taken away from us very young. Other people's, what the world wants of us, or what's set in place is what we have to do. And number two is kindness is the other part. We always have to pick a side. You need to fill your cup, and then you need to give of your cup, okay? You need to find that balance. I said that this morning, that there needs to be a balance. It's not all one or the other, ever, ever, ever. The world, yourself, your situations, everybody's got to try to fight to find the middle here. And the middle is kindness. Understanding. Yeah, this I feel so much because that's the Hermit for me. And I know it's not represented with the Seven of Staff, but this energy of Aries is coming in, and if you look at her, her eyes are closed and there's stuff flying around her, right? So regardless of what's going on around her, this is usually like the card of defense, but it's also the card of perseverance. They're telling you, please persevere in trying to find, I don't know, the self, the enlightenment that's coming in. Do you see this light? Look at this, okay? And again, it's centered with the green shirt in the middle, and this is a fire energy card, but it's definitely going into the green. Do you see this? Do you see? Yeah, okay. No coincidence, Pisces. Always, never a coincidence in anything that they do here. Eight of Cups. They're picking carefully this morning. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Look at this, Pisces. I said, you know, you're swinging it, you know, through veils of deceit. Okay? But look. Okay, breakthrough. Breakthrough through the clouds. Such a beautiful card. Such a... You just have to make the journey to it. Okay? You have to take the time and see things for what they are. You'll suddenly see that there's really no right or wrong. There's just kindness to yourself and to others. And again, Spirit is saying, I'm not telling you to stay in any kind of relationship that is toxic. The whole point to that is to see that the toxicity comes from somewhere, right? There's conditioning. One of the discussions we had was a lot of the times if somebody is an abuser, it's because they learned it from somewhere, right? A lot of times if you saw, like, my father was, could be violent. He could, you know, hit people and even some of his wives at one point when he was younger. But his father hit him. So this is what I'm saying. You can call the devil, but did he have a master? Okay, so it makes you see things in a different way. Do you feel sorry for the child who got hit, or do you hate the man that he became? There has to be some kind of looking past that, okay? The conflict, this is right here. The Five of Stat, the conflict that it's presenting, do you move away from it to something better? And the something better is choosing kindness. Now, I don't want anything in the comments that attacks me here for this story. But I read a book that was talking about somebody who lived past lives. And this man hurt a lot of people and ended up killing, like in a village. This is a make-believe story, okay? This is not a real story. It's a fiction, a work of fiction. But this man talks about his past lives, and one of his past lives, he says that he was a man who was hurt as a child and became a man who was just hurt and ended up killing somebody. But the village didn't take him and kill him. They realized the pain that he had suffered as a child, and instead of breaking him, took care of him, loved him, made him part of them, and rehabilitated him with love, so much that he felt guilty, so guilty that anybody would give him a chance. But the essence of it is that in the end he lived, and he was loved and cared for. It's almost like his society or his culture saw the imbalance that had been there, and took the chance at helping him. Now, I know that this is a tale of this would not always work with everybody. But the point is that they realized that he had been conditioned to become this monster, right? That the thoughts had taken over him, but with the help of the earth and the love that they gave him, they helped him and let him find a way to pay back society and his village and become, I don't know, somebody who probably did more good in the end. But it's that story, and I realized that story was like, what a strange way of doing things, instead of an eye for an eye. Now, we all know there are monsters in this world, and it doesn't always work. Sometimes they're too far gone. And we should feel sad about that, especially if they were created, right? When we create monsters among each other, this is just a sad thing. And they can't be loved or reformed into something better. We should always feel chagrined by that. But I saw, again, subjects of the environment, right? So we have to move away from the conflict and move towards something better. And these two cards really brought that in for me. That story has affected me, and I hope that it's touched you too. We've all been touched by people who've done terrible things, and we think to yourselves, wow, that's just terrible. That's just awful. They're what we would qualify as monsters out there right now, but what if you saw them in a different light? What if these monsters had monsters surrounding them? Would that make a difference? I think we need to meet in the middle. I think we need to love each other more, to care about each other more, and see the truth about things. Okay? I'm going to leave this here because I think it says a lot. It's talking about the past and a way where we can go in the future. Now, will that fix everything? No. Would it help? I think so. I do. I think it would help many. Probably not all. There's no guarantees. But definitely would help. Okay? Love always does. Now remember, Pisces, you are in charge of healing and changing yourself, the way you see things. Remember to take care of yourself and foster healthy relationships. That's even with yourself, okay? When you are healthy within yourself, you're more likely not to create any more monsters in this world. Okay? All right, Pisces. Love, light, and blessings. It's been a heavy one, but a good one. I hope you got a lot out of it. I sure did. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow.